Happy days. Ooh, happy day 64 of day trading the market open with a small account until we feel like funding the rest of the account. I just sat down about 30 seconds ago. We got FOXO making some moves. It's up 217%. KTTA is on backside, but that actually could be a nice lower band there. And AREB looking fairly decent as well. Let's see. Oh, KTTA. Missed it. Yikes. Immediate lower band. 207. Maybe it comes down to 2. Let's see. So FOXO is kind of in this range area. I'd like to see a break above maybe 209. Let's see how far KTTA comes down. Halt down's at 170, it looks like. MRIN. Excuse me. Ooh, FOXO. Probably because there's not a lot going on. Ooh, trying to halt up FOXO. Halted up, FOXO, you know. All right, so now we got to be watching that here at the open for the resumption. It halted above that little pivot point, so we wait. KTTA, oh, yep, we're already watching that. AREB trying to make a push too. Nice. MRIN halt down 126, which is above lower band. That's not fantastic. KTTA finally getting a nice little bounce. 7.5% bounce. Let's leave FOXO here. And so 9:36 in 10 seconds. She's looking at a resumption. Sorry. You know what? I will not apologize for yawning. I am tired. KTTA. This is from, I drew that a while back. Drew that a while back. Drew that a while back. So those aren't really anymore. Those are no bueno anymore. This has good range though. Oh gosh, TD Ameritrade, come on. Why does it take away my zoom? Such trash. Soybean futures. Such garbage. Like why? I tell you, this free platform sometimes is brutal. What's it at? 225. Lower band's at 2. But that lower band looks like it's just coming down. Can I zoom on this one? I can zoom on this one. Very weird. Oh, interesting. And it kept the zoom from the other one. Okay. The zoom is back. Great. Good, great, grand, wonderful. No yelling on the bus. That'll wake you up in the morning. All right, KTTA. This is decent range, though. Look at that. I went from 2, it's 19%, to 240. I want a lower band. I want a true lower band, though. Lower bands make a hold up, dance, roll up. Do we try to play the lower band or do we try to play the FOXO? FOXO is approaching 200-day moving, 100-day moving average at about 230. KTTA, every time this thing pops, it just has nasty, nasty drops associated with it. But maybe one of those drops is a lower band. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Okay, what's going to be the range here? The range is definitely better on KTTA. FOXO, let's just hypothetically say we get a dip and rip. That range from 208 to 222 is definitely not as big as a bounce like this. From 2 to 2, 30-ish. It's open. Is he going to dip? There's the dip. Oop, 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 oop. Missed the dip. Missed the dip. Missed the dip. Is it going to rip? 198's halt down. Oh, wow. 198 halt down this close. Yep, that's tough. Let's see if it false halts, though. Yo, these halt bands on FOXO are tight. Glad I saw that right before. Halted down. That's tough. And it's still stuck in this range. MRIN, are you doing anything, MRIN? Oh! You're halted up right above VWAP. Right at a pivot point, too. $94. So 9:39 and 34 seconds. We're going to be looking at MRIN. Hopefully, we're going to be looking at the halt bands first because we don't want to get caught in something like that again. That's what we're going to be doing. Just the beginning of some turquoise front side. Okay. So I'll say it hasn't really proven itself yet. So are other people going to be hesitant like me? I imagine so. KTTA tape speeding up. Would love a rejection off of 260 and then a flush down to 2. Oh, wouldn't that be pretty? Wouldn't that be pretty? Here's 260 approaching. Small buyer 250. Approaching 260 again. Rejection off of 260. Flush, flush, break 250, break down, break down, break down, break down, break that buyer down, break that buyer down. Buyer getting, held the line, but that buyer got chopped up a little bit. Buyer's getting chopped again, that 250, it's staying alive. It's trying to stay alive. MRIN also coming up to the 100-day moving average, which is going to be a problem. Right at 161, which is right around this area here. But it broke it pre-market pretty easily. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Maybe it... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Not as confident in a dip and rip here because it's not like real front side, you know what I mean? Like the momentum doesn't seem to be there quite yet. This seems to have just surprised shorts, so we'll see. Here we go. Let's go, KTTA. That 250 broke. Now I need you to fall out of the sky. Come on. Breakdown under EMA. Nope, EMA bounce. 1 Okay, MRIN opened above. No dip yet. No dip, no dip. No dip. KTTA looking D's. There's a little bit of a dip. Halt down's 46. Hidden seller there at 55. Ooh, right into it. Another halt down, son. See if it false halts. New minute on KTTA. Looks like KTTA might be our only hope here. Nope, and that's halted down too. All right, glad I'd say I'm zoning. I'm feeling pretty dialed on those halt resumptions. Feeling pretty dialed reading that tape. Pretty dialed. All right, breakdown KTTA. Give me the cheap down at 202. Nice little garage sale, you know what I'm saying? I think, is FOXO still halted down? Yeah, there's still hope here though, because this is above VWAP. I'd like to see, if this opens, I'd still like to see a VWAP. Not really a VWAP bounce. I mean, we're in a range. It's like one of my worst, statistically speaking, one of my worst trades is a range VWAP bounce. So gross. This is really trying to build up momentum here towards 260. If it does break 260, I mean, this has range. Does have range, but are we going to want that risk? Are we going to want the VWAP risk? Come on, breakdown. Breakdown. All right. FOXO going into another halt down. Let's see if it false halts. That'd be cool if it false halted right into a bear trap. But look at these blocks. These blocks are huge. This is gross. Bulls are getting smoked and it's halted down. Hi. One of these times the bears are going to get caught. Might not be today, but one of these times the bears are going to get caught, and the momentum is going to shift. Oh, I didn't realize that halt down's at 199 on KTTA just when I was touting. Oh, here we go. Just when I was saying I was dialed on the halts. I didn't realize that I was asking for two, but this stock halt down's at 199. KTTA 260 rejection. 58, 57. Trying to test it again. Testing it again, getting closer. It's 59, 60. 60 again. There's the break of 60. Okay, all right. Let's see if we hold the line here, and let's see if we can. Oh no, there we go. Let's see if some of these candles can settle down, and then maybe take a front side VWAP bounce if EMA plays catch up a little bit. That might be the way. This candle has to hold though, because the other stocks are halting down. Bulls are going to be looking for somewhere to go, and it looks like KTTA might be the spot, which we had mentioned before already, but you never quite know until it happens, right? 270. $275. $55. Hold down's at 204. 1 cent spread. MRIN kissed that 100-day moving average. Absolutely kissed it and then rejected down. Is this the 100-day? Yeah, it's the 100-day. KTTA coming up on the 200-day at right around $3. $3 is the 200-day moving average. So that's going to be a problem. But I'm looking for a VWAP bounce. Only if EMA plays catch up a little bit, though. MRIN just opened. MRIN halt down near 126. It's gross. The thing looks like it's chasing the halt down again. Hey, this got close to a VWAP bounce, but I guess I missed it. Looking at this trash over here. That was the play. That was the play. That was the play. 7%. See if FOXO bear traps. That'd be neato burrito, huh? 287. Gotta break this pivot here. Trying for it, trying for it. $289, $288. It's playing ping pong around this level. There's $290. $290, there we go. Hold the line. Hold the line. Hold the line. Got some sellers at 3, and we have the 200-day moving average at 304. So 200-day moving average is like right here, right where my cursor is. All right, FOXO open up again. Problem with this is now the halt ups are going to be tight too. Halt down 148, and it's chasing another halt down. And KTTA is just grinding. All right, we're at the 200-day moving average right now. What's going to happen? Look for a pullback. Look for a pullback, but expect no gifts. Nice move. Nice move. That blew through that. What's high of day here? Oh, of course. It just showed me what the high of day was. Let's mark that though. Hold down 222. 222s. That was beautiful. I'm gonna rewatch this YouTube video right around that 304 area. I want to see what the tape looks like. I want to see what the level 2 looked like. I want to see if something was easy to spot for next time. 3 trying to hold the line. Buyers were there at 3. Back down. Definitely kind of feels a little extended up here, doesn't it? But it just went from 304 to 330, so in like one, split second. So I guess that should be expected. We do have 3 stocks now up over 100%, but 2 of them keep halting down. 1 minute to make a new high is going to be at 315. Buyers at 3 again. Buyers holding the line. Pressure at 3. Buyers did not hold the line at 3. Back over. Ping pong. Ping pong and over and around 3. 315s. The 1 minute to make a new high. There it goes. Breaks. Missed it. It's okay. What's the next like problem area that we might be seeing? 386. Uh-oh. Gross candles. Gross candles. Are buyers going to step back in? Or what? Pressure. 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 You know what? Now this 3 area is going to be interesting to watch right here. Is he going to get back over 3? Don't do it in the same candle. You got 45 more seconds. Do not do it in the same candle. FOXO halt bands are a little too tight for comfort. Okay, testing 3. Don't do it. No, don't do it. Don't do it. And FOXO. A few cents away from another halt down. There it is. Let's see if it locks. False halt for now. Oh man, it did wait to the next minute. That was trash. Why would I be looking at a false halt? Dummy boy. Dummy. Speeding up. Tape is speeding up. KTTA, which way? Gotta give himself an entry on one of these things, man. Struggling up here right now. Wonder how much buying power was just used for that. Looks like it might be trying to build some pressure up here, though. Nope, broke down. Let's see. Let's see what happens. See if these dojis kind of get smaller and smaller or not. I will say KTTA has provided some opportunities, that's for sure. The VWAP bounce here, close enough to a VWAP bounce, a 1 minute to make a new high, and the 200-day moving average, which I don't have marked on this chart. Those are all opportunities. Although this one was a fake breakout there. Gotta be mindful of that too. New minute starting now. A little bit wider of a spread on that candle. Here we go. Here we go. It's not what we like to see though. That tail is pretty toppy. See if it regains. $386 is the next possible candle issue. Still looking for a pullback though. Hopefully this gets extended and sets up a little cleaner, 1 minute to make a new high. Set up. Let's flip the scan. JPDI. Katana wins. Here we go. Oh, I want a little bit more than that. I'm feeling picky. I'm feeling picky. Come on. Keep getting smacked. Keep getting smacked. Tape speeding up KTTA, but not moving anywhere. $30, $31, back to $28, back to $32, $34. Speeding up to the red. Okay, all right, all right. I wonder if there's other people waiting for a VWAP bounce like myself. I wonder maybe there could be some buyer volume down there at 280-ish. 281. If 3 breaks, I think we definitely see VWAP. Then it would just be how well do we execute near that area. 312, 314. Put some pressure on 3 for us. Come on. We got MACD starting to top out though, which is not really ideal for us. So this thing would need to VWAP bounce relatively quick here. What's FOXO doing? $310, $309. Come on, come crack 3. $308, $37. Nope, back to $310, $37 again. Pressure, $34, crack 3, crack 3, crack 3. There's 3. Ooh, 3 held. Holding the line for now. Maybe FOXO is going to surprise some people. Halt up's at 170, which is almost right about now. I'm going to start playing with FSX. I'm going to disregard KTTA. I want FLXO to get above VWAP because we got some space if that thing gets above VWAP. Might not though, I guess. Looked like it was going to halt up and then got smacked again. Oh, 1 minute to make a new high there. 317 with a fake little break for now. See if it holds. And FOXO might be trying to halt down. Halt down's at 144. 147, 146. That's a nasty candle though. That's gross. Took the stairs up and the elevator down. Buyer volume was relatively weak compared to these red candles though. So still keeping an eye out on KTTA then. I mean, regardless if this is now in a range, KTTA is probably the best opportunity for a trade. Here's a 1 minute to make a new high. That's quite the bounce, but on low volume. No VWAP bounce still. We're gonna trap some shorts here or what? Gotta get through 53. That's not a great looking candle if it closes there. And if it gets even more buying pressure, this could be sent underneath or it's not buying pressure, selling pressure. This could be sent underneath VWAP if this candle doesn't hold up. So let's just watch closely to see what happens here. We got 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And it did hold. Very nice. Very nice, very nice. $330, $332. It's got to crack 350. I don't want to take the higher day break. I do not. We'll mark it just for the hell of it. For the thrill of it. SXTC trying to do some funky stuff. Look at that volume. Halt up is 254, well above VWAP. Halt down's at 171, well above lower band. So we like to see. Let this thing cook. All right, what are you gonna do over here, Katana? One minute to make a new high would be right around there. Is it gonna eat through it? 333. We were always about to turn of it. Speeding up. There you go. There you go. There you go. Ooh. Oh, nice break. The 350 looked like it won that battle, the sellers for a second, and then the second push sent it to 375. I will say about KTTA is these movements past the back to 350. The movements past some of these resistance areas have been pretty strong. I mean, they're like 15, 20 cent moves. I think one of them was 30. Just a grinder. Still looking for kind of a drastic move down though. Hold down 115 on MRIN. But these dips just keep getting bought here. $122. 222s. $35 minutes and nothing to show for it yet. Cool. Cool. This is a good allocation of my time today. Real cool. What was that? Oh, that was the other candle from February 4th. Okay, KTTA. You're making every one of these high day breakouts look not too risky. Ooh, there's one that looks pretty gross. Come on down. Happy Gilmore, come on down. Thank you, shooter. Oh, interesting pop there on MRIN, huh? That was interesting. Trying to trap some buyers there or what? Here we go. Here we go. 380. It's got to break 380. No, it's got to be 385. What am I talking about? 385. Can't believe I've just watched this thing roll since the jump. 89% with no trades. All you need is one, though. Just a nice, clean setup. That's all I'm asking for. Yeah, I've missed some, but that's okay. Speeding up, speeding up, speeding up. Speeding up again. Oh, that was a flat. That was not a true wick there. That's trash. I wonder why TD Ameritrade does that. I wonder if other platforms show that as well. I'm almost starting to think I should. I'm almost starting to think on some of these bottoming wicks, I should just wait for it to tail down and then get in as it starts to creep up and then just get out somewhere in the middle. Then I don't really have to wait for, the perfect setup. I'm just kind of playing with the range. Because each candle is given decent range here. I can't believe VWAP is like almost $1 away. How bad would that suck if this just crashed $1 for most of these bulls that are just getting too comfortable up here? That would really suck. I would actually feel bad for them. Okay, what do we got? We got a little wedge situation. EMA pressure. EMA pressure. More EMA pressure. 350 got eaten quickly. Interesting. Are we going to have people trying to buy this dip? This is the biggest dip we've seen in a little while. Or are we going to see buyers jumping ship? I would prefer buyers jump ship. That's what I would prefer because I want a better price. Or are we going to do what we've done the last 30 minutes and just keep mowing down these 1 minute to make a new highs? But why would I take it now? Why would I take it now after I've not taken the other ones? Would that be giving it a FOMO? I think kind of a little bit, yeah. Or do we just stick to the plan? Stick to the plan for a better entry. Cleaner entry, rather. Unless we see something blatantly obvious, let's just keep watching, though. Let's not give up on it. That would trap some bears, though, wouldn't it? It would. It definitely would. Keep them on their toes. Would also cause some coverage. Some buyers there at 357, but those buyers got eaten. Back to 350. Okay, the 1 minute to make a new high did not work out, at least not yet. Let's wait. MACD's back in a range, which is not ideal. MRIN, nothing's going on here, so let's move that. All down 133. Small buyers there at 351. This would definitely be a range 1 minute to make a new high, though, and I don't like that either, statistically speaking. Ugh. Then we're kind of fighting the momentum and kind of crossing our fingers on that one, which is what I've found. But has it been strong enough? I expected the breakdown of 350 to be kind of stronger than that, not gonna lie. I only went down to 340. 1 minute to make a new high is now moved down. Let's see, 356, the 1 minute to make a new high there. Let's see if it breaks this, though. Let's see if it breaks 362. Am I going to want to take that, though? I don't think I really do want to. I'm going to let it go. Let it go, let it go. Would have been trapped right there. I would have been trapped. Because I was looking for an entry right there, and I would have had this top. Alright, I'm taking a bathroom break. I'll be back. Gangstas, what's up, guys? I'm gonna want to take a trade somewhere because I don't think I have a thumbnail that says no trades or zero trades, so I'm too lazy to make another one, and I've already been sitting here for 45 minutes. I will not be making a new thumbnail for this. Struggling in this range here, KTTA is. Hey, we got some new stuff popping up. What's RGC doing? Oh, okay. Don't want any piece of that. Don't want any piece of that either. RGT, interesting candle. FOXO. I think if FOXO cracks 160, then it might be a push back to the 170 area. Maybe we do something like that. I'll say KTTA is holding well above VWAP. Very well. Like this, and there goes the zoom. This POS. There we go. Is just really holding up well. Okay, now that I've zoomed out a little bit, this is actually 340. Let's do one of these. That's sloppy. It's also sloppy. Small buyer, 350. 350 got eaten. And then it went right back up. They just catch some. Whoa. It looks like some bears got caught, and then some bulls got caught right after. Here we go. This is a drop looking for more. Come on. Do we try to bottom wick this? Do we try to see if we can ride some range out of the wick? Like now? No. FOXO. People trying to change gears. FOXO, gotta break 160. FOXO. Okay, took half off there. Going to sell everything if it gets under 160. Might be a scratch day, but that's I guess it looks like it'll be slightly red. But we're gonna see if 160 holds the line. Halt up's at 170. We're gonna take another half there. And then let's see what the rest of this does. Halt up moved up from 165 to 170. Halt up moved up to 172. Just keep trying to pick half off here. Actually, let's not even mess with the halt. This stock's been trash all day. I'm out. All right, cool. One trade. Everyone knows the rules. That's funny. All right, so the idea that I kind of mentioned when I drew this line is that this kind of, it has some space between, oh, good sells, son, good sells. Let's go. I think that might be dollar bills, y'all, just because that was a fantastic sell. All right, so when it broke 160, I got in above 160, took half off the table, took another half off the table, took another half off the table. I think I took half off the table like 3 or 4 times until I finally dumped it. Original plan, like in my mind, that I don't think I articulated, is I was taking this breakthrough 160. The halt up was 165. I was like, cool, I'll try to take half off before the halt up. I took half off before the halt up, but then the halt level moved. I kind of wanted to hold into the halt up to see if it would halt, catch some bears and break through this VWAP after the resumption. But the halt level moved to 170, and then it moved to 172, and as it kept moving up, it kept like chasing the halt level, and then, although it wasn't chasing it like extremely fast or anything, but I kept taking half off the table, so I was just reducing my risk in case it did get caught in a halt up, because let's be real, this stock since the open has not been strong at all. So what would be the reason for a halt up to be like, yeah, it might catch a few bears off guard, but I mean, it's not going to be like a saving grace or anything. That's why I kept trying to take half off at every kind of best possible area. So yeah, and the last piece looks like I got out as 169.5, and the top of these candles are 170, 171. So I'm really happy with that exit. $32 green day. Thank you all for being here. Drop a like, drop a comment, let me know how you guys did. Spread love, be good to each other. I'm out of here. Peace.